Hello viewers, welcome to your favorite talk show on every Friday, Face to Face with me. My name is Sophia and I'll be your host for 1 hour. So about today's topic, we have a really special topic. It has a concern with a culture, a certain culture. Well, it's about Chinese language and culture. So today we have a really special guest today, and it's Miss Nyanti. Welcome.
Okay, hello, thank you.
Hello, how do you feel right now?
I'm quite nervous, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna handle
You'll
this
be
nervous
fine.
somehow.
You'll be fine, don't worry. So I guess this is your first time coming to Face to Face.
Yes.
So how do you feel about coming to the studio as a guest?
Well, I feel excited. Like now you see, like, oh, I'm nervous, but I think I'm gonna be okay, and I feel excited about this show.
All right, I'm really excited too because it's concerned about our Chinese culture.
Yes.
Right. So before we start into our talk, a little bit of chit chat. Well, maybe you can introduce yourself a little bit.
Hello viewers, my name is Nyanti Wijaya. Right now I'm studying at BINUS University as BINUSian 2018. I'm majoring mass communication broadcasting.
So maybe you can introduce yourself in Chinese concerning our title.
Okay. 各位观众大家好，我叫林佑闪，Nyanti Wijaya。我在建国大学学习，我是营销传播系的大学生。
Thank you，谢谢。
不客气。
It's really nice, you know. It has a very special accent in your tone, and I really like it. You know, it's like a kind of, I don't know, maybe it looks like a kind of newscasting on the TV at Metro TV. You know, it feels slightly like that. Maybe you can, well, maybe in the future it might take place over there. Well, who knows?
I ever watch it, and I'm quite interested about it. Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Wish
being
us
a
good luck.
newscaster. Yes. Thank you. Then.
It sounds really fun, you know, being, you know, working in Metro TV, you know, one of the most famous studio in Indonesia. And yeah, well, I'm quite interested in it as well. That's why maybe perhaps I'm here, you know.
Oh yes.
Well, I hope that this might bring some kind of fortune to me working here, you know.
Yes.
I mean, it's all fun and great.
Then wish you luck.
Thank you. Wish you luck too.
Okay.
祝你好运。
祝你有幸运啊。
So maybe we can have a little bit chit chat. So how are your days going?
It's been well.
It's been well.
It's been well. Nothing bad happened. It's just special. Like, you know, I'm feeling excited that you invited me to the show. So it's really been nice here.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, well, sometimes we have ups and downs in our lives, and yeah, who knows? I'm glad that you're okay. So, oh well. Midterm has just passed by. Well, tests and all the quizzes, you know.
Yes, you know, study hard for the midterm.
Yeah. So how are your, you know, studies going on?
It's been well. Nothing bad happened in my study.
Nothing bad happened.
And
it's just going steady, right?
Yes.
So how's your GPA? How's your GPA?
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's really not bad.
I hope mine is not bad too. So before we start into our special talk, I need to know what are the extracurriculars that you join?
Well,
surely it has something with Chinese.
Of course, yes. I have joined several extracurricular that we call it organizations, such as Bina Nusantara Mandarin Club, BNMC. Well, I joined it because I want to improve my skill in communication with Mandarin, with Chinese language. And then I joined BINUSTV Club to study broadcasting and become a broadcaster. And then I joined that big family of Confucian students for religion and spiritual things.
Religious, huh?
Religious.
So I want to ask you, if you can wish for one thing right now, what might it be?
Okay, I think I will wish that I could speak many languages then.
Well, actually, that's my wish as well.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
I hope I can, you know, master like 8 languages at least. So maybe we can go to Europe and we can have no problem going there and have fun traveling.
Yes, because it will make us easier to communicate with other people from other countries. Like
yes, I do understand that you're in, you know, the major of mass communicating. It will be, you know, really good if you can master a lot of languages.
Yes.
So maybe you need a lot of, you know, book guides to guide you through languages. So what kind of languages, what languages interest you right now, the one that you want to learn the most?
Mandarin. Mandarin is the one that I wanted to learn it the most because, well, as you see, this is an international language and not all of people could learn about it. It's hard to learn, and I kind of like it a challenge for me for learning it.
I see, but you're already like I don't know. Maybe you feel like an expert already in Mandarin. Maybe you like trying to learn other languages other than Chinese.
I think I want to learn French.
French,
yes, but it's hard, right? The pronunciation and the
like
intonation.
Bonjour,
yes, like that.
I have no idea about it.
But I think this language is very important in the future next.
Yes.
So I think I really want to learn about it.
Yeah, really. Well, other than Chinese and Japanese, the Asia, I want to go for the Europe, and I think France is really interesting.
Yes.
But I also have interest in Germany.
Germany. Oh.
Germany. Germany is slightly. I don't know. It has a little bit. I don't know, differences, but also same similarities with Indonesian.
Yes.
But I hope there's no grammar concern stuff.
Oh, the stuff. Yes.
Grammar is. Not many people like grammar, and grammar sure is tough in learning.
Yes.
Well, at least we don't have grammar in Chinese,
Yes.
We just speak as one word, one word.
Yes,
and we just need to arrange the sentence accordingly.
Maybe that makes Mandarin easy to learn.
Yeah, but it's still hard at the same time. I have no idea.
Yes, that's
How
why
are we
I'm
going to
not.
balance?
That's why I'm not an expert that in Mandarin. I still need to improve it. It's a hard language to learn, and the Hanzi, the Chinese character, right? It's hard.
It is really hard to memorize the form, and we have to understand the calligraphy sometimes.
Yes,
the
calligraphy.
Water.
How to write it from left,
something, 人字旁, something, and then we need to.
That,
I'm not sure, but Chinese. I mean, language is limitless, and I think language is very interesting. It's not only about how to communicate.
Yes.
It's also about many other factors like cultures and the history. And if we see the history of how the Chinese characters come, it's really funny.
Yes, it's really funny and interesting. It's just like the Hanzi, the Chinese character, have the depth meaning behind the characters. Yes. And for my own surname, it's really have a really deep meaning. Just like how do we say it? I have Sunan Lim, and how to write it is just like two mu zi, right?
Yes.
It
two,
means
trees.
Trees.
Wood.
Wood is prefer forest, right?
Yes,
forest.
It's red, like Lin is like
Lin,
forest.
yes, like that. But it means brothers, right? Means one with others together to be one, like that. It's just something interesting to learn.
Yeah, maybe it's a hope from your family that you might not be lonely. Alright, so we will continue the fun after this, after a short break. So viewers, don't go anywhere and watch out and stay tuned at Face to Face. Viewers to Face. So we're still here with Miss Nyanti to talk about Chinese language and cultures.
Yes.
So, well, there's this rumor about you being, popular. Do you know any idea about it?
Okay, I'm not sure about it, but where's the rumor coming from?
I know it comes from the Mandarin Club, so maybe your Mandarin is the cause of it.
Yes, I think the organization that I have joined may cause these rumors. Well, as you see, in BNMC, BINUSTV Mandarin Club, they have more than 100 as a member of that organization. So I know a lot of people at there. Maybe that's the cause I'm popular.
That's the cause. Maybe you need to ask them about it. So being popular through the Mandarin language. So maybe we have there must be reasons why we have to learn Chinese. Other than it's second biggest. International language.
Yes.
So maybe we can see together about the the main reasons why we need to learn Chinese. So here's the video.
Hi guys, welcome to Off the Great Wall. I'm Felicia.
And I'm Mia.
So as you know, as an ABC, Australian-born Chinese, whenever I'm with Chinese people, they just expect me to speak Mandarin.
Especially those aunties.
Hi, Auntie. 你是中国人，你怎么不说中文啊？
我講廣東話㗎。
And I grew up in Indonesia, so even though both of my parents are Chinese, they never really spoke to me in Mandarin.
But Mandarin is actually a super useful language.
I'm learning, I swear.
So here are the top 6 reasons why everyone should learn Mandarin.
Number 6 is the world's biggest language. Did you know that 1 in every 5 people on the planet speak Mandarin?
Yeah, it's actually much more widely spoken than English. Even though China has hundreds of different dialects, everyone's required to learn Mandarin in school.
And anywhere in the world you travel, there are Chinese people, even in the middle of nowhere, Ketchikan, Alaska. And it's good to be able to communicate with them.
Number 5, ordering food. Speaking of Chinese restaurants, ordering food in Mandarin is way better than ordering in English because you can access the secret menu.
Wait, secret menu? Like at In-N-Out Burger?
Yeah, I guess. When you go to most Chinese restaurants, as long as you know what you want, they'll make it for you, even if it's not on the menu.
来一盘狮子头，再来一盘蚂蚁上树。
Hold up, why don't they just put the dishes on the menu?
Well, sometimes they do, but only on the Chinese menu. The English menu is often a shorter version and features different dishes like General Chow's chicken, because let's face it, most Chinese people don't order General Chow's chicken anyway.
I do. But anyway, number 4, haggling.
Do you ever buy something in Chinatown and feel like you're getting ripped off?
Story of my life.
That's because you don't know how to haggle like a boss.
That one $20.
$20, how about 5?
No, $20.
But this
not
is...
$20.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. That one $20.
20塊，給我5塊吧。
不行不行，最少給你12塊吧。
我可以去老王那兒。
好，那給你5塊，給你5塊。
That makes me think of number 3. It will help you get a job. You know, China is the world's 2nd biggest economy.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, and if you ever watch that show Firefly, you'll know. Soon, everyone will speak Mandarin.
Attractive animals, ain't they?
They ain't well fed. Scrawny.
Hey, Hua. Milk and hay 3 times a day. Fed to them by beautiful women.
Nonsense!
Well, I can't imagine cowboys speaking Mandarin, but if you want to get a job with an international company, knowing Mandarin is going to be a big boost to your resume.
And you can make deals like a boss.
Right! Actually, it's more than that, which brings us to number 2, understand Chinese culture. So even if your Mandarin isn't that good, one of the great things about studying any language is that you also get a sense of the culture.
And China's culture is 5,000 years old. People used to call China Shenzhou, which means land of the divine, because ancient Chinese believed that their culture was passed down from the heavens.
Even many Chinese characters have a deeper meaning. For example, the word of martial arts is Wu, and it's a combination of 2 characters that together mean to stop fights.
And China's ancient traditions like Confucianism play a big part in how people interact with each other today, like what's considered respectful and the importance of letting people save face.
Yeah, you need to know these things or you could get into some serious trouble. So learning Chinese will not only make you better at dealing with 1/5 of the world's population, but number 1, it will also make you smarter.
Mandarin is all about tones. Get them right and you sound like a boss again.
Seriously?
But get them wrong and, well...
Oh boy.
我要报纸。
他要包子，包子。
我要睡觉。
他要水饺。Damn, Chinese has tones. If you're not going to pronounce it with the tones, then you might as well just order in English like a white person.
Pronouncing tones in Mandarin actually works a different part of your brain than speaking English. English is mainly just the left brain, but Mandarin works the left and the right, like composing music.
And Cantonese has even more tones than Mandarin. They actually have 9. That's why I am so smart.
That's probably why. But seriously, it is good for your brain to exercise both the left and the right sides like this. It's the same concept as doing creative problem solving.
Like,
Don't say it.
Well, anyway, those are the top 6 reasons why everyone should learn Mandarin.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
So that's about it. So we have 6 main reasons to learn Chinese. So what do you think about it? It's one of the biggest language in the world.
Yes, because you know, Chinese people is what do you say? Chinese people is almost over around the world. They are so
they're spreading everywhere.
Yes, they are spreading. Okay.
I mean, wherever you go, you can always see the Chinese characters, or wherever you go, you can always see Chinese people.
Yes. Like us,
like
here,
us.
right? In Indonesia.
Yes, and then it's also you know, useful for negotiation, because you know, Chinese people, well, the stereotypes, they are, you know, they like to calculate money and stuff, and they like to raise the for example, one object or one product, they raise it like 2 times the price than the original price.
They are smart on trading, right? So they do something like that.
Yeah, I mean, if we can learn Chinese and we go to Chinatown and we can we can negotiate with them better,
bargaining,
you know?
something like that.
老妈，你给我这个5块钱好不好？
不行不行，当然不行。
不过你卖这个10块，我10块我还可以去吃饭呢。
哎，不可以不可以，因为这个就是10块就是10块了，不可以5块。
That's how about it. We for people who don't understand what we're talking about, we're actually talking about how the example of how Chinese people negotiate it at a market or something. Well, they like to, you know, say $10, $10. You can't lessen it, and you can't increase, you can't decrease. That's about it. And if we learn Chinese, we might get cheaper price, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes they might just, you know, but we need a strong will to crash down, crash down the negotiation until we get, you know, from $10 to $5.
Yes.
Well, let's say that Chinese is really convenient in its way, and then there's also, what is it? You know, the tone. The tone.
Oh, the tone, yes.
Yeah, it actually makes us, you know, better in speaking, in, you know, controlling our intonation.
Yes. Well, Mandarin is hard to learn just because of the tone.
Yes.
The 4th tone that, wow, it's really hard. For me, I'm not that, what do you say, I'm not that quite fluently speak Mandarin because of that tone.
Yes, tones are quite difficult even for Chinese people. So I think, you know, those non-Chinese people shouldn't feel discouraged about it.
Yes.
Because sometimes we mess up as well. I mean, 报纸
和包子. Oh my god, newspaper and the dumplings, right?
Buns.
Buns.
I mean, just from the tones, only 4 tones. It's already so
but it's hard,
difficult.
right?
Yeah, and we still have the dialects and stuff.
Yes, we have dialects, just like Hokkien, Teochew, Kek, and Cantonese that Hong Kong people say.
And they even differentiate Taiwan, North Taiwan, and Southern Taiwan. Oh God.
So there are so many languages.
Yeah, maybe we can skip the dialect for later on. So we're going to talk about the effects of being able to speak Chinese. So how do you feel the effects in your life?
Wow, the effect is really make me get more advantages for myself.
Attention. You got a lot of attention, and
yes,
the rumor going on.
Yes, something like that too. Because of being able to speak Mandarin, it helped me to get an easier job, get job easier, and then, well, I'm quite proud of myself that I could speak Mandarin, that people is hard to learn about it too.
Yeah, I understand that, because Chinese is, you know, hot news these days. I mean, people are making it essential and important for, you know, people who want to find job. They need to have this kind of condition, they need to be able to at least speak Mandarin
or English. Right?
Yeah, I think we should do a Chinese face-to-face sometime.
Yes.
It's going to be really fun, you know. We have a lot of slang in Chinese as well.
Yes.
So the effects are really, really great because Chinese language is spreading like English.
Yes.
And I find it, you know, hard but easy at the same time. I'm not sure how to balance it out.
No.
So this is a stupid question, but how long have you been, you know, speaking Chinese?
Okay, I think since when I was little, I already studied about Chinese. I study about Mandarin autodidactly. I studied from watching a television. My grandpa loved to open the turn on the Taiwan or the Chinese channel, something like that, and I learned Chinese from there.
Me too. Well, since small, I've been speaking with my parents with Mandarin. So we're going to continue this later on in the third segment. So we don't want to spoil the fun. So viewers, we're going to get into a short break. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned at Face to Face. Welcome back, viewers, to Face to Face. We're still talking about Chinese cultures and its language. So about Chinese language, well, it gives a lot of opportunities to you, and of course, you feel many effects of it.
Yes.
And you became a master ceremony.
Yes.
So what is it about?
Well, okay, this is the unforgettable memory that I have. Okay, being a master of ceremony in a soft opening and a gala dinner of a company. This is a new company that work together with Chinese people, Chinese company. There was they invited more than 100 Chinese people to come to Indonesia, and then I become the master of ceremony of it. Oh well, I feel was
wow, it must be really fun. I mean, it must be really overwhelming.
Yes,
was it your first time?
That was the first time of my experience to become a master of ceremony version Mandarin.
That's a big step for your career.
Yes.
I mean, maybe you can invite me in your next
show,
next occasion where you can invite me to see you.
Maybe
I'll be a paparazzi and take a lot of photos of you.
Yes.
Right. So talking about a Chinese giving a lot of opportunities. So there is this case about Chinese people not being able to speak Chinese.
Yes.
So what do you think about it?
I'm quite disappointed thinking that we are Chinese, but we couldn't speak our own language.
Yeah.
If we couldn't speak our own language, then our language will be vanished. I think something simple like that. But I kind of proud that my language is important for other people, so they learn about it.
It's actually a good feeling when we can speak, Mandarin, and then they're like, "That's so cool! Maybe you can teach me Mandarin."
Yes.
But sometimes I get discouraged for some certain reasons that we're going to talk later on.
Okay.
So about Chinese, it's also it has the great stuffs and the bad stuffs. What do you think? What is the best part of being Chinese?
I think the best part of being Chinese is that, well, people stereotype us that we are good at trading, and then we are the food is good.
The food, yes.
And the culture was so many, right?
Yeah.
We celebrate many events in
celebrations.
And then we have twice celebrating New Year in a year, right?
Yes,
Chinese
now
New Year
that we're
and
in
Happy New Year.
Indonesia, we have the actual Western calendar, and we're celebrating New Year. And then 1 or 2 months later on, we're celebrating again.
Yes.
I mean, it's really nice having 2 calendars. Well.
Yes.
And the worst thing about being Chinese, I think it's our eyes.
Slanted eyes, you mean?
Slanted eyes. I mean, even with makeup on, my eyes look really small over the camera.
No, it's okay. It's look good. not just bad.
I think it's because of the lenses. But at least we have makeup right now to fix that.
We have makeup to feel.
Yeah. At least we have that. So you know, being Chinese, you know, we have significant difficulties being Chinese and the easiest part of being Chinese. So we have, you know, well, talking about the difficulties of Chinese, we have this video to show. So.
Hey, I'm going to China again.
Oh, that's great. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to go visit all my relatives in my village.
Okay, do you know what to call them?
Yeah, like, you know, uncles, aunts, brothers, sisters, the usual.
Ha! Let me show you the Chinese family tree.
So here's you. We all know the basics. Your mom is your mama, your dad is your baba, your older brother is Ge, your older sister is Jie, your younger sister is Mei, your younger brother is Didi. His dad, your grandpa, is Ye, his mom, your grandma, is Nai, his older brother is your Bo, his older brother's wife is your Bo Niang, his younger brother is your Shu, his younger brother's wife is your Shen. His older sister is your Guma, his older sister's husband is your Gu Zhang, his younger sister is your Gugu, his younger sister's husband is again your Gu Zhang. But wait, they have kids too. So your cousins on your dad's side, your uncle's son who is older than you is your Tang Xiong, your uncle's son who is younger than you is your Tang Di, and if your uncle's son has a wife, then it's your Tang Sao. Your uncle's daughter who is older than you is your Tang Jie, younger than you is your Tang Mei. But if it's your aunt's son who is older than you, then it's your Gu Biao Ge. Your aunt's son who is younger than you is your Gu Biao Di. Your aunt's daughter who is older than you is your Gu Biao Jie, and your aunt's daughter who is younger than you is your Gu Biao Mei. Now, to your mom's side. Her mom, your grandma, is your Popo, her dad, your grandpa, is your Gonggong. If she has siblings, her brother is your Jojo, her older sister is your Ima, her younger sister is your Ayi, and in your mom's side, whether it's her older or younger brother, they are both called Jojo. Your uncle's wife is your Jomu, your auntie's husband is your Yizhang. Wait, they also have kids. So your cousins on your mom's side, your uncle's or auntie's son who is older than you is your Biao Ge, your uncle and your auntie's son who is younger than you is your Biao Di, your uncle or your auntie's daughter who is older than you is your Biao Jie, and your uncle or your auntie's daughter who is younger than you is your Biao Mei. Okay, now let's get back to your immediate family. So your siblings get married. Your older sister's husband is called Jiafu, your older brother's wife is your Shaozi, your younger sister's husband is your Meifu, your younger brother's wife is your Difu. And of course they're going to have kids, so your brother's son is your Zhizhi, your brother's daughter is your Zhinu. If you are a female, then your sister's son is your Yisheng, but if you are a man, then your sister's son is your Waisheng. If you're a female, then your sister's daughter is Yisheng Nu, but if you're a man, then your sister's daughter is your Waisheng Nu. Okay, now you finally get married. Yay! If you're a dude, your wife is your Lao Po, your wife's dad is called Yue Fu, and your wife's mom is called Yue Mu. Unless you're talking to them, then you just call them Baba Mama. And if your wife has siblings, her older brother is called Da Jiu, her older sister is your Da Yi. Her younger brother is called Xiao Jiu, and her younger sister is called Xiao Yi. If you're a woman, then your husband is your Lao Gong, his mom is your Nai Nai, and his dad is your Lao Ye. And if he has siblings, then his older brother is your Da Bo, his younger brother is your Xiao Shu, his older sister is your Da Gu, his younger sister is your Xiao Gu. Okay, now say you have kids. Your son is your Erzi, your daughter is your Nuer. And your son gets married, his wife is your Xifu, your daughter's husband, second husband, okay, third husband is your Nu Shu. And they have kids. If it's your son's son, then it's your Sun Zi. If it's your son's daughter, then it's your Sun Nu. But if it's your daughter's son, then it's your Wai Sun Zi. If it's your daughter's daughter, then it's your Wai Sun Nu. And then your grandchildren gets married. Your grandsons from your son's side's wife is your Sun Xifu. Your granddaughter from your daughter's side's husband is your Wai Sun Nu Shu. And then they have kids. Your great-grandson from your son's side is your Zheng Sun Zi. And your great-granddaughter from your son's side is Zheng Shun Nu. Your great-grandson from your daughter's side is your Wai Zheng Shun Zi. And your great-granddaughter from your daughter's side is your Wai Zheng Shun Nu. And then, if you're still alive, then your great-great-great...
Dude, I'm so confused already. How about you come with me and you can help me out?
No, because they'll think I'm your girlfriend.
Right, yeah, what was I thinking?
Thanks for watching Off the Great Wall. We have new episodes every week, so don't forget to click the subscribe button.
Yeah, you know, now that I think of it, when I was growing up, all of my cousins called my grandparents something different than I did, and it confused the heck out of me because I thought we were talking about different people the whole time. So that's a true story. So I finally now understand that we're talking about the same people, we're just using different...
Decades later.
Yeah, definitely.
If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family, give us a like, favorite, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. All the links are down below. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Later.
So that's the difficulties in Chinese. Well, I'm sure that's not all of it.
Yes.
It's just, you know, names of our parents and grandparents and then our uncles, aunts.
Okay.
And even to our, you know, grandson.
Right,
yeah. I mean, they have their own names, and that's making it difficult. and we have different. We need to differentiate from mother's side and father's side. It's really quite different with English, right?
Yes. If we are using English, then we just call the name, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't like this 叔叔啦、姐姐啦，什么很多。
And it's even complicated. More complicated if we have like, for example, from our mother's side, we have like 5 aunts and 5 uncles, and then we have 大舅、小舅、二舅、三舅、四舅。And then for father's side, we have like 大伯、二伯、三伯、四伯、五伯、六伯、
七伯。还
有
姑姑、大姑姑、小姑姑、
大姑、二姑、三姑、小姑 blah 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 blah. I mean, they have their own names, and maybe that's one of the specialty, but also the the most annoying thing about it. I mean, in Western we just call them dad, father, mother, brother, sister, cousin, nephew, niece. We don't have like. For example, the differences between the callings. Well,
that's Chinese.
That's Chinese. I mean, it's really confusing if we are going to have our family, and then when our children ask us, what are we going to call him or her, and we're like, we need to watch what video first. Wow. That was the video just now. So talking about Chinese language. Then we have the, dialects. So where do you come from, and what kind of dialect do you use?
Okay, I was come from West Borneo, West Kalimantan, I think. Okay.
Yes.
It was using Kek dialect.
Kek dialect. So we call it as well as Hakka.
Hakka people. Yes.
Hakka Yin.
Yeah, Hakka Yin. Well, we could talk using itu. That's Kek, right?
Yes. But the formal one will be Hakka, and the the calling for the local people is Kek.
Kek, yes.
And my mom is Kek, Hakka Yin.
Hakka Yin.
Well, and people of Hakka, but she doesn't really teach me about the language. So whenever I go with her to her hometown in West Borneo as well,
in Singapore, right?
Yes, I become dumb. I become mute there. I was like, what are they talking about? I don't understand.
But Kek and Mandarin is on. It's not just have a significant differences, I think.
But some dissimilarities as well.
Similar thing.
But the most significant difference that I see is eat.
Eat. What is it? Eat and 吃饭的吃。
吃饭的吃。
还有 eat. Yes.
吃 eat. Sit on.
Yes, that was really different between 吃 and sit, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we trying to translate into English, it's going to be sitting down.
Sit down. Yes.
Sometimes it's really weird, but I don't know. But Hakka is quite interesting as well. But sadly, my mom doesn't teach me that much. So I just learn it by myself whenever we go to Singkawang or West Borneo. I feel I have the need to learn that. I mean, I want to speak with my grandpa, or the gong gong, in proper traditional way. So usually I speak with him with Mandarin, and he's the master of it.
Wow, that's good.
But sometimes I really want to speak like fluent Hakka or fluent Kek. Maybe you can teach me something.
Okay.
I come from like Tanjung Pinang, and there's a mix of people over there, but mostly it's Teochew or
Hokkien.
We call it. I'm not sure about Teochew, but Hokkien is called Fujian. It's coming from Taiwan.
Yes, it's coming from Taiwan, but I don't know much about it because most people, Chinese at West Borneo is using Kek or Teochew, and in my hometown it use Kek.
I see.
In Singapore or Pemang,
since we have a lot of dialects, just like Indonesian, we have Jawa, we have like
Sunda, something like that. It's
hard. It's really hard, but I mean Chinese is even harder than that. We have even Cantonese and stuff.
Cantonese. I'm quite interesting about this Cantonese that Hong Kong people used to say, right?
Yes.
It's kind
they like to add like at the behind, so like hoa,
hoa, khổng mẹ la. it's really interesting to learn about the language.
But the thing is that when we learn Mandarin, they also use Mandarin. But the thing is that they match the characters with the way they speak. So if you only master Mandarin and you go to Hong Kong, you won't understand what they are writing.
Yes.
But if you speak Mandarin with them, they understand it. But if you want to, if they speak Cantonese with you, you don't understand a thing that they say, because sometimes they like to switch the words and the characters.
And well, they mix it. It makes us confused to understand what they say, right?
Yeah,
but they understand what we say. It's unfair, but
yes, it's quite unfair. And you know, Mandarin, we have 4 tones. They have 8 tones.
Yes, 8 tones. That
oh God.
Okay.
How can anyone learn Cantonese? I really want to learn Cantonese, really, but I have no idea how. So we're going to get into a short break after this. So if you will stay tuned, we're still talking about Chinese language and cultures. Welcome back, viewers, to Face to Face. We're still talking about Chinese language and cultures. So since we talk about the language, so we're going to get into the cultures. So talking about the cultures, we have the long history. And then we have a lot of, you know, motivational and, you know, some kind of, I don't know, one of the biggest classic.
The biggest classic is about the Three Kingdoms era.
Yeah, about the romance of the 三国演义. And I just knew about the first queen, the first queen. Well, we call it as the first. How do we say it? Female emperor. Wu Zhitian. I knew her from a kind of TV series, but I didn't know her before.
Yes,
and I find it really interesting.
I don't know about her. Okay, about the China's historical. I just know about the 三国演义, and then I know about the 牛郎. And something like Sun Gokong, you know, that was so kind of funny.
It's one of the legends. But it's not actually inside the history, because it's like a kind of legend through the religion. But I find it really interesting when people try to use, you know, technology, trying to make it really nice. You know, Sun Wukong, and you're like, whoa, how can a monkey beat like the heavens? It's like so interesting. But I don't know the end.
The end of it.
It's really long, the story. So I have never known the end. So yeah, that's briefly about the history.
Always be happy ending
forever
after. Like that.
And then talking about the culture, we can't go away from the food.
Yes, the food is.
And we have the special occasions, food at special occasions. We have moon cake. We have nian gao. If people are wondering what nian gao is, it's nian cake.
Nian cake. What do you say?
I don't know the name in English, but we call it nian.
A sticky sweet cake. It means
it's one sticky cake, and this cake is special. Because you can't cut it with knife. You can't cut it with scissors. You can't cut it with any sharp thing. But there's one special thing that you can cut it.
What is it?
With a thread. You can cut it with a thread. Yes, it's actually really easy to cut it with a thread. You can't cut it with knife because it gets sticky. But through a thread, it doesn't get sticky. That's how my mom usually cut the cake, and it's, I don't know, it tastes really nice.
Yes, it tastes sweet, so sweet. It's about it.
Sometimes it's really sweet, depends on how the maker make it. And then we talk about Chinese Lunar New Year. That's the favorite of Chinese people.
Yes, really, because
of the red thing.
Yes.
The red package.
Yeah, the red package that we will get. And what you
say?
It
has kind of limitation.
Yes, limitation. Well, after we married, we can't get that.
Well, as long as we are not married, we can still get the red package.
Yes.
Well, joys to the singles.
Yes. Joys to the singles. We still have to marry it.
Well, talking about having a lover, it doesn't quite affect the red package.
The red package, what do you
mean? We still get red package when even though we have boyfriend.
Yes.
So as long as we
are not married.
Yes, we still get the red package. And well, Chinese people have a lot of rules, especially on Chinese New Year. Like we can't sweep the floor.
In the first day, we can't sweep
the floor. And then we have like, I'm not sure. There's a lot of rules. I'm not sure where to start. And then they some regions they say you are not allowed to wash your head.
Wash your head in first day. Oh, I don't know about this.
I don't know about that.
In my town, doesn't seem like to be.
Yeah. Do you see any difference between West Borneo Lunar New Year with Jakarta?
I don't know. In my own town, there is a what do you say? Do you know Cap Gome Festival?
I see. I know. It's really famous in West Borneo.
Famous, but in Jakarta, they don't know about it. Jakarta people doesn't know about it, but
that's
it's really,
it's really
right?
Interesting. You know, the dragon,
the dragon, and something like that,
dance.
and the knife with his. Oh wow, you cannot imagine.
It's also great, and then we have the Tong Yuan.
Yes.
Tong Yuan is really delicious, but it's been like so many years since I ate it because my grandmother usually made it, and my grandmother has passed away, and I really miss her Tong Yuan right now.
Yes. I really love that time when we have a what is called Tong Yin Festival, right?
Yeah.
The winter solstice. Is when they come, my mother will wake up earlier, and then we will make the Tong Yin together.
Yeah.
It's really feel kind.
It feels like family. So
really.
maybe talking about the cultures, it is never ending. It doesn't have limit. We have a lot of cultures concerning Chinese.
Yes.
So maybe well, let's just give motivation to those who are trying to learn Chinese, including me. So maybe we can give motivation.
What will it be? Well, okay, Chinese is hard to learn, but as you know, Chinese is very important to us in the future. So just don't give up learning Chinese because it is fun to be learned. It taught us many things. Just learn it.
Thank you very much. Well, it's really popular nowadays that I get discouraged when Westerners speak fluent Chinese. Well, apparently this is the end of the show. It's really fun talking to you.
Yes.
Maybe I can invite you in the next occasion. Talk more about Chinese cultures.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
So, viewers, this is the end of Face to Face. Well, see you next week, I guess. Bye. Oh, thank you for the creams and thank you for watching. I get too high today. It's so fun.
Terakhir ini nggak enak buat tenggorokan. Jadi mau susah. Gak apa-apa kan ya?
Well, can drink.
Thank you.
Can drink.